So I'm just gonna warm up a little bit right now. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of chest, a little bit of biceps, and a little bit of some rear delts, because I did back and shoulders and triceps yesterday. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of some mobility. I actually had an injury in my arm. Actually, I still kind of have it a little bit. It is getting a little bit better. It's like, I have like this pain pretty much in my forearm right here, but I've been getting therapy. Like I have a physiotherapist coming to my house tomorrow to help me with it. I'll see him like every 2 weeks. So right now I can train hard, but like definitely not as hard as I was going in like September of last year. So I've been kind of like, I've been working out, but like not as like hard as I can. I know that. I also there's certain levels I can train in, and like I can get into a certain gear. To be honest, like right now I know I'm not like at my 100% because I'm worried that I'm gonna injure it, but I still want to be able to just work out even though I have that injury, right? So right now I'm just doing a little bit of some active stretching, moving my body around. I don't really like to hold positions when I warm up. I feel like it's just not really beneficial for me. So I like to activate my rotator cuff, my shoulders, middle of my back, everything. Make sure everything is nice and everything's got that flow as I'm warming up here. But I'll probably start off with some incline. I feel like the upper chest is probably one of the hardest muscles to grow. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off with incline. I'm gonna go ahead here. I'm probably just gonna warm up a little bit with some 40-pound dumbbells here. So as you can see, I'm going all the way down, all the way up, right? Just getting that nice stretch in my chest, right? So you don't wanna really do half reps, right? Like that. You always wanna bring the dumbbells all the way down, all the way up, right? It doesn't matter. If you can't lift the weight properly, then don't lift it. To be honest, I don't really lift as heavy as I used to anymore. I'm kind of trying to train more for that, longevity feeling of actually, being able to work out more consistently and not worry too much about how much you're lifting, right? It doesn't really matter as long as you can, feel your chest, feel the muscle that you're working. So I usually do about 3 to 4 sets on incline, and I might superset today with something, depending on how my arm feels. I'm gonna see how my arm feels right after this set. And jump into biceps right now. I just finished I actually did an extra set there of chest. I did about 4 or 5 sets with a drop set. I'm gonna do some hammer curls here, bicep hammer curls. It's not that I can't, I'm scared to do these for my arm right now. Well, I can try and do it, but I'm probably just gonna stick with just doing some hammer curls. Again, not crazy heavy. I'm probably gonna go 25 pounds each hand and really, really slow concentration, right? So I'm going for about 8 to 12 reps each side here. And again, nice and controlled. There's no swinging here. All the way down, all the way up, no swing. That's it. Working out comes down to, just being consistent. Stick to something for a long enough time, right? I always believed in giving something 90 days before you try and change it up. So I've always stuck to the same routine for at least 90 days to see what happens, right? That was my mindset. Sometimes as humans, we go all over the place, right? We try and, okay, today I'm gonna try this, tomorrow I'm gonna try that, next week I'll do this. There's no structure like that. There's no routine. Your body's gonna be confused. You gotta stick to something, right? You always gotta stick to something in order to see if it works. Don't do anything crazy. Some people get caught up in, trying these like crazy new exercises. There's nothing wrong with, just sticking to the basics and getting really good at them and mastering them. I always look at, what I can do at my most, max energy and effort at the best, right? I don't try and do 50 things at 50%. I try and do one thing at 150%. Not too heavy either. Focusing on that rear delt head. So that's this muscle here. So I'm not trying to like squeeze my upper back too much. I'm trying to just focus on the outside of my shoulder there. That's what gives yourself that 3D look. Actually, this is a bit too heavy for me, but I love working out. I like getting a pump, to be honest. It's probably one of the best feelings I think the best reward as a human being is that feeling you get when you just feel amazing after a training session, or you just feel so fulfilled, you feel so accomplished, right? And I think that's why I've been able to focus so much on my career the past 2 years, is because I have everything else, you know, kind of going with me. My training is on my social network. I'm always talking to people, I'm going out, I'm meeting people. This is where it starts though. If you don't have, you know, your fundamentals as a human being, you don't have these things that you set for yourself, if you don't have discipline for yourself, you know, to get up and work out and or go for a walk. And I'm not saying it's gotta be this intense, you know. It's just for me, this is my life, this is the way that I just work out, right? But for you, it could be going for a walk that fulfills you. It could be anything to move your body. This is my channel, so I just, you know, I'm just giving you guys what I believe in, and I'm not telling you to go do it.